Are your organs suffocating? Is your body filling up with more and more toxic waste because you are not properly eliminating? Let's find out. So in this video, we're going to talk about some very simple ways to continually make sure you're eliminating properly. Elimination is just not about a 21-day cleanse or a 40-day fast or something like that. You want to make sure that your organs of elimination are on point. You want to be eliminating as much waste as you can as it's produced. And that's one of the things that hurts, when I to walk around and I can see people, I look at people's faces, I see people's skin, and I can tell that they are incredibly constipated, not only on the bowel level, but on a cellular level. And the steps that we can take to start removing this obstruction is so simple, yet so many people are way far away from it. So to me, the most important thing is to understand that elimination is key. People are fixated on nutrition, or fixated on making sure you have enough, get enough calories, get enough iron, get enough dead carcass, whatever, get enough of everything. But people rarely talk about, with the same diligence, with the same emphasis on elimination, the importance of elimination, that your kidneys are filtering properly, all of this lymphatic fluid being filtered through your kidneys, that they are able to function properly, because when your kidneys stop functioning properly, that's the end of the game. Game, set, match at that point. Kidney health, so important. It's not something to just ignore, not something to just say, oh, it runs in my family. My parent died of kidney failure, so I'm destined I have weak kidneys. That's not how this works. You have an opportunity to change your physiological destiny. You have the opportunity to transform your body and to rectify whatever you are fated, the fat, whatever is in your current destiny. You can rewrite your timeline, and you do so by removing the obstruction and putting on a pedestal the organs of elimination and really taking care of them. Take care of your kidney. Love your kidneys. When you drink a green juice, can you not tell that your kidneys rejoice? When you drink any kind of fresh juice, or you eat some juicy vegetables, a bunch of celery and cucumbers, can you not feel that? And if you can't, then you need time to actually merge into yourself. And it's hard to do that when you're constipated. It's hard to do that when your body is filled from head to toe with, as Arnold Ehret put it, dross. Uneliminated matter that's good for nothing. It's not needed. It's not helping you out. It's not nutritious. It's just in the way. And when you get this stuff that's not only suffocating, but is also acidic, now you're talking about acidosis. Now when this acid waste gets near to various organs, it's going to destroy the tissue on those organs. And now then you say, oh, well, we need to replace this. We need to replace this organ. It's going bad. An ounce of prevention, as they say, an ounce of prevention. We don't need to get that bad. I'm not saying that everything is easy on the plant-based healing, mucus-free path. But there's certain things that you take yourself out of. You take yourself out of the running for certain ailments, certain issues. Because this acid, these dead cells and messed up cells, they can't function without a certain amount of filth in your body. They can't live. So you create the ultimate immunity. As people always talk about the immune system, the immune system, the immune system. How about the elimination system? Because with a poor elimination system, your immune system is a joke. Elimination. That should be on every commercial. Every time somebody uses the word nutrition, where they're trying to sell you some cereal, trying to sell you some milk, talking about this is very nutritious. The question is, does it eliminate well? And that should be a phrase on a t-shirt. But does it eliminate? But does it eliminate well? Like whenever, because that's what I'd say every time I watch the TV and you see these commercials, they'd be like, and it's got all the beta carotene and omega 57s and this and that, and they just all this running down all this stuff that it's supposed to have, all these properties. And then after all of that, my question is, but does it eliminate? But does it eliminate well? That's the question. And it's a question that people are still not, even in the vegan community, natural health, raw foodist, fruitarian, whatever label you enjoy. Even there, no, there's not a, if we're going to be fixated on something, let's be fixated on elimination and constipation. Instead, again, this fixation on nutrition is causing people to miss elimination. Now, some people will reframe to get the nutrition people. They'll reframe it and say, well, you know, you can't absorb the nutrients and all unless you are clean. You have to eliminate a certain amount of the obstruction to even be able to utilize what it is you're eating in the first place. If you're into that type of mindset, like that theorization, we tend to not even think like that. We tend to think in terms of air is the premium source of quote unquote nutrition. That the thing that's keeping us going is this breathing. We can't go 5 minutes without air unless you train yourself and, you know, waste, you know, that kind of thing. But you still, there's a finite amount of time that you can go where you'll function properly without breathing. But you can go quite a long time without food and not only survive, but in some cases thrive, in some cases heal. So, and what is happening during this fasting process? Elimination. It's all about this elimination process. The body, giving the body a chance to contract and push out, using the avenues of elimination, push out that which is not needed anymore, that which is unnecessary. Push out the mucus, push out the toxic waste, push out the old feces, the residue in the colon. Push it out. That's what happens during these fasts. And that's the goal. The goal is not to lose weight. You know, the goal is not to be cool and hip, to, you know, do a 40-day fast just because you saw a YouTuber do it. The goal is to turn on the avenues of elimination and let the body do what the body was designed to do. You're always eliminating. You know, another little phrase, they say, always be eliminating. You know, always be eliminating. Like I say, always be closing, always be, you know, from that movie, the Mary Grand Ross, you know, it's always be eliminating. It's so important, always be eliminating. And just be conscientious of it. Is your skin clear so that you can sweat properly? If you understand elimination, you would never put on something like an antiperspirant. That's ridiculous. You'd never do that to yourself. Because anything that you put on you that's gonna obstruct and clog up your pores so that you can't freely eliminate the sweat that your body is trying to do, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. But that comes from the consciousness that we're in. We're still in that, unfortunately. You know, it's like sometimes we get in this bubble, and this little mucus-free bubble, and we forget that people still using antiperspirant. People are still eating pig intestines. People are still eating, you know, drinking cow excretion. This liquid meant, well, just homogenized version of a liquid meant for a 120-pound calf that humans were never supposed to eat or drink. We forget humans still do that stuff, man. It's nuts. But sooner or later, it's got to be eliminated. You know, sooner or later, it's going to be eliminated. If not now, you know, eventually it's going to be eliminated. Or, you know, that's all she wrote. That's the end of the story. So take care of your organs. Take care of the pathways of elimination and observe them. Observe your skin. You know, Era talks about doing the air baths, which is just kind of going over your entire body when you get up in the morning to make sure your pores are open, you know, or use a little bit of water, open up your pores. You know, he wasn't really into big, like, you know, doing long showers and baths and stuff. He was more, you know, air bath and that kind of vibration. That's the direction. It's so simple. You know, we make things so complicated because of our constipation. You know, constipation breeds complication. These complex lives, these complex social structures, these complex systems that we need for our life support. I mean, do you understand, like, me, brother Eric, all of us, we all got electricity, and you understand we're on life support. You know, if you use electricity, that's like they, you know, pumping all this, you know, just constant pumping of this stuff. We on this life support, some worse than others. But what do you do? How do you transition off of it? And what should we be doing? You know, what should we be on? You know, use the technology to get off of technology. Use it to transition. Use it to help you eliminate. Very, very important. So, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been fun. I'm out here in I'm in the middle of some wetlands in Florida. This is some woods, and I'll show you around a little bit. Hey, what's going on? And you know, it's super pretty out here. And but you know, just really investigate that concept of elimination. Really try to get a deeper understanding of what that really is and what it's all about, you know, to eliminate. And I'll show you these little berries here. They're pretty cool. This is a trail. I was trying to go to it was like this botanical fruit, some kind of big botanical tropical fruit conservancy or something, but they're trying to charge $25 to get in. I'm like, oh, hey, hold on with that. $25, like, just on principle. I mean, I'm down for supporting things, you know, like that, but that's a little steep to me. You know, at that point, you're trying to keep certain people out that you don't want. You want to make sure there's a lot of people just not going to afford that. you know, so it's like you want to make sure there's a certain type of person that's coming in there. I don't really like that type of vibe, you know. $10, $15, you know, that's something. You make sure you have days where people can get in. If they don't got money, you know, that kind of thing. But this is a little different situation. But this was open, this little wetlands trail. So thought I'd come walking down here, see what I would see. And it's pretty. So again, elimination. Eat the fruits and green leafy vegetables. Get into your juices, fresh juices. Get into your sweat, your sunbathing. Get into if you're into the sauna stuff, get into the sauna. Get into, just eliminate, and do so healthfully, in a healthy manner. But it's very important. You know, it needs to be at the forefront of people's minds, and again, and avoid the harsh purgatories. You know, if people wanted to try to monetize this, which they do, but if it got to be a real big thing, and one of the reasons it's not really huge is because the only way to really monetize it is to sell Metamucil and, you know, psyllium husk, whatever formulas and bowel formulas and that kind of stuff. We're saying you don't want to be taking that stuff every day for the rest of your life. You want to be dealing with the foods that are going to help you eliminate. You want to eat the foods that help your body eliminate. That's where it's at. So thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, I want you to take a look right here. Look at this box. Click right here. Check this out. This is a great video. I think you really enjoy it. Click there right now, and I will see you over there. Peace, love, and breath.